We could always edit it and shit. Alright, this is a Spectrum guitar that we kind of sanded off the headstock logo. We're going to customize this thing. But I want to do a before test on this Strat, which we found in the recycling bin on the side of the road, no joke. And had to repair the bridge a little bit then, but we are going to hear how this sounds. It's a little bright. Pickups are a little high. And that's a little better. I think I'm a little lower, so you got a little more mellow tone. A little too much actually, so try to give it some tone in there. The problem with this guitar, even though it says it's in tune, the intonation is so bad that when you play any kind of bar chords, you hear the wave very out of tune with itself. So, and that's because there's more string on this side of the tension of this bridge than there is on, there's more tension on the spring side. You need to actually bring the strings a little shorter. You do that with the bridge. We actually got a new bridge we're going to try out. So we're going to try to transform this guitar. I just wanted to do a before test and let you hear how this guitar sounds. And it's a nice guitar. We actually already worked on the neck. But now we're going to replace this plastic nut that came with the guitar. We're going to replace these tuners that are so bad they're leaning. You can see that here. It's leaning towards the nut. This string is just pulling it. There's only one wrap of this string, and it's already pulling it. So there's a lot of movement in these tuners. We're getting rid of the movement up here. We're going to put some, what's the company? Starts with a W. Yeah. Anyway, not Warmouth. We are not putting Warmouth products on anything. We're doing things cheap. We're doing Wilkinson's tuners. Wilkinson's out of PA. We got some tuners in 3 days. We ordered them off of Stratosphere, and we were able to get Wilkinson's tuners for this thing that'll fit right on there. We got a new bridge. We've got a new output jack. We're going to put a Switchcraft in this. Get rid of the little Chinese components that they got. We already got rid of the 5-way switch. We've got a new switch in this thing. It was a PC board switch. I don't know if you've ever seen one. If you've taken your guitar apart and there's been like a PC board on the back of your switch, you know that's really cheap. They're making it with components they have laying around. So we put a brand new switch in it. We are going to upgrade the pickups at some point, but what we're going to try to do now is just do all the things that pertain to the intonation, to the tuning of it, because with all these things wrong with it, you'll never get the intonation right. There's not enough tension from the springs in the back. Everything's off balance. So I'm going to put a whammy bar on this, and I'm going to try something real quick. Tommy, hand me over in the tray right there, the whammy bar. And I'm going to try to make a dive on this, and some of you at home are saying, no, don't do it. Because you understand, if you have a Strat laying around, the very first thing to go is this tremolo bar, because you try it, and it knocks everything out of tune. I'm going to set it up so that doesn't happen, and I'll show our viewers how to do that in the coming videos. But if anyone's ever left the whammy bar on after practicing and someone walks up to it and kicks into it, you know, oh, I'm out of tune completely. So let's see what happens when we... Oh. It's in the key of hell. It's terrible. Key of shit right there. And, so what can we do about that? Is there anything that we can do? It's good that you asked, because I'm going to show you what we have done And what we will do to this guitar, the Spectrum, we're going to redo everything. Don't mind, sorry about the noise there. But this is a Stratzilla from China that I ordered for $49. This guitar came and it was rough. It was a $49 guitar. But the wood is wonderful. I sanded it down. I got rid of all of the fret that were sticking out. There were hard frets. There was fret sprout on this, so I sanded that down. Put new Wilkinson's tuners in this. I got some black ones there. You can see them. They look pretty sharp with this this finish here. So everything. Oh, so you can see what it looks like. I'm gonna edit out that part where I just slam it into the freaking table. How about that? And $49 though, you can slam it into a table and have a replacement, and just replace all your parts. Pull them out of the broken one and put it in a new one. But no, this is not. I didn't change the bridge on this. I did put a new output jack. I put a Pure Tone full surround full contact output jack, which I'll show you in a coming video the difference between the one that came in this guitar from China and the USA made Pure Tone output jack that we're putting in it. I put a bone nut in this. I removed that plastic nut that it came with, which was so high that they had the action up really high just to eliminate any fret buzz, because they don't want people sending the guitar back saying it's buzzing. So they make it terrible, and I even tried to modify that nut, that plastic nut. It was just horrible. But this now is all set up, and D'Addario strings, D'Addario, however you pronounce it. If you want to be a dick about it, D'Addario. And this is in tune, and I can dive on this, and it's right in tune. And this is doing open chords with this. It sounds amazing, and I've never had a Strat that I've played, either my own or a friend's Strat, where I could just dive on it and the thing is perfectly in tune. This is what we're going to do to this Spectrum guitar that we found in the recycling bin, folks. We're going to show you from the trash to an axe that you could play on stage. A transformation coming at you. The Mantis and the Funk, bringing it live.